Everyone, congratulations. You are done with your planning outline. At least I hope you are. You are done with your pre-writing. That was our very first step where we finished our organizer. Now we're moving on to the next phase of writing, which is drafting. So I want to show you what you'll be doing in drafting and the goals in drafting. What you're going to do is you're taking the outline that you already worked on and you will draft that into complete sentences and paragraphs. Now we'll take our outline and it'll look more like an essay in drafting mode. I don't want you to worry about spelling, grammar, and punctuation right now in drafting. You just need to focus on getting your ideas down as quickly as you can in paragraph form. Okay? So hopefully you have finished the introduction paragraph outline, your body one paragraph outline, your body two paragraph, and you finished your conclusion, and then now you are ready to draft. So when you are ready to draft, let me show you what it's going to look like. You're going to have this document. It says Student Opinion Essay 2021. This is what you'll use for drafting, revising, and editing. It's going to all be done right here on this document. Okay? So this is where you write your name, your question, today's date, your opinion, claim, or stance. And then in yellow right here are your drafting goals. And I'm going to repeat them one more time just so you have it. Okay, your goal today is you're using your planning organizer, have it side by side, maybe split your screen to create your paragraphs. This is really important. Within your body paragraphs, I want you to add in your explanations. Now, let me show you what I'm talking about. So in your body paragraph last time, we only did the evidence. I said, don't worry about the explanation. We'll do it later on. Well, guess what? Now we are ready to add in that explanation. So when you look at your body paragraph, and let's say you are going to write your topic sentence first, your O, your opinion, then you're going to give us your evidence. After a piece of evidence, remember, it needs some explanation. Okay? Meaning you're going to have a comment that you share or something that you say, a question. I will give you a list of ideas that you can use for explanation to help you. Okay? And then you'll give your second piece of evidence and an explanation. And then you'll give your closing link back. So that's the big difference is you're going to have to add in your explanation inside of your draft. Okay, so I put that in blue so you don't forget. I would recommend you take out a Post-it note and write OREEO in large letters just to remind you that every single part has to have an explanation in your body paragraphs. Just when you get to your body. The first day you're not doing your body, you'll be doing your introduction. Your other goal is to do it quickly. I don't want you to sit here for days and days and days and be drafting still. Our goal is, can we just crank it out quickly? Because guess what? You've done most of the thinking already right here. You're almost like literally copying and pasting the introduction into this paragraph right here. That's all you're doing for the introduction. When you get to the body paragraph, though, that's a tiny bit different. You're going to probably copy and paste your first sentence, but then your evidence part, you have to kind of use this, but put it in sentence form. And the same thing for the explanation. You'd have to come up with that. Then your opinion and reason, your closing, you would copy and paste that. So in drafting, you are just changing everything from the planning to complete sentences, trying to do it quickly. Don't worry too much about the editing right now because we still have other steps of writing. So I'll show you where we will take care of that. So after we're done drafting, then we'll do some revision, make your writing even better. Then we'll do some editing where we'll look at capitalization and usage and punctuation and spelling. I don't want you to stress about that in the drafting phase at all. Now, I don't want you to completely write like it's a hot mess. We don't want that. So because the more you kind of, after, let's say you write a paragraph, I would stop and read it out loud and just do like a quick little edit. You don't need to overdo it because we will have a whole bunch of time later on to do that. So that is my recommendation is after you do an entire paragraph, make sure you stop and kind of read it out loud and just do a quick, very quick kind of check just to make sure your language is okay, so you're not having so much editing at the end to do. All right, and when you're done, you just delete this yellow table where I have all these directions, or if you want to keep it just so you have that reminder and you don't forget, that's a good idea. But when we are done with our draft, you're just going to right click, and right here it says delete table. You just delete that table. So you just right click, delete table when you are done. All right, so when you are ready, you're going to type a creative title here, put your name here, and then this is where you will type your first introduction paragraph. Just delete what I've written here. Now I did write here a quick reminder for you. It says begin drafting your essay here. Remember to indent your paragraphs and use white space by hitting the return button to show that you're moving to a new paragraph. You may also use the voice to text tool if you need to. If typing is something that's kind of harder for you or it takes a really long time, you may want to go to tools and go to voice typing and then click right here. The only thing is, if you click it to speak, you have to speak slowly, you have to speak clearly, and you even have to tell it punctuation marks, but you could always go in and type those in as well. So if you use that feature, you have to really be able to pronounce things slowly and clearly. All right, so I want to show you what your final draft should look like. Okay, it's got a creative title. Here's their name. I can tell this is a paragraph. I see some white space to show a new paragraph. I see another paragraph, more white space right here. Another paragraph, more white space right here. Big thing I want you to just remember is that if I color coded this body paragraph, I should see an opinion. I should see a piece of evidence. I should see a couple of lines of explanation, another piece of evidence, because you have to have two, some more explanation, and a link back. Okay? So make sure that you are doing that for yours. And you can always go back to my essay if that helps you. Also go back to your color coding if that helps you. All right, good luck, everyone.